Howdy y'all, it's Jordan Smith. We are at our Panhandle Farmhouse build and we're right past the entryway here. We've got our stairs going upstairs there. We have this vestibule here that leads to a guest room, away room, and the bathroom behind me. But we wanted to put in a storm shelter in this area. We wanted to do a storm shelter instead of a basement for a couple of different reasons. The idea of this house is an age-in-place house, so this whole first floor is for the residents of this home. They have kids and they have grandkids, and so when everybody shows up, we open up the upstairs and we have lots of rooms up there as well. But we wanted to have access, and a basement, if you have mobility issues, is no longer a good way of having storm shelter, because if a storm comes and you can't go downstairs, well, you know, you get blown away. So we didn't want the owners to get blown away, so we put a storm shelter here. Now, when you're trying to maximize the space of your home, you can't have big halls that lead back to obscure places. You have to have everything easily accessed. This first floor is about 1,800 square feet with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a canning kitchen, and a laundry room and a mudroom, all in 1,800 square feet. So we have to be very efficient with our space, and as such, the storm shelter wound up right here as you come through the front door. Now, we didn't want this big, ugly storm door that you see here just hanging out and being the first thing that you see when you walk in. It's steel, it's got the big locks on it. It's just not a very pretty door. So what we did is, since this whole vestibule is shiplapped, we went ahead and shiplapped this door here. Now, it's not a hidden door because we're going to have a seam across the top. Anytime that you cut your shiplap, I don't care whether you match exactly your vertical lines like we did in the past. If you match those vertical lines, but you still have this seam across the top, it's not a hidden door. And if it's not a hidden door, don't try to make it a hidden door. What we did is we ran some casing around it, we trimmed it out, we made it look like a door, but it's a very minimal impact door. It matches all of the shiplap coming across, all of our seams line up, we have equal spacing on either side. It looks really nice, a really nice fit and finish, but it's not trying to be hidden. Plus, if you have a storm and you have guests and you tell them where it's at, it'd be bad if they couldn't find the door, right? I think so. So if you come in here, this is a closet. When you're not using it to shelter in place, you've got shelves in here, you have plenty of rooms to place things. We've got electrical, we've got phone, we've got internet, we've got ventilation to the outside. We're fully set in the emergency of a storm to stay in here. Now, in reality, if it's a storm bad enough to blow your house down, your electricity is probably out, your satellite dish got blown off the roof for sure. You may still have a landline. Most of the landlines here are all underground, so the landline should work. But we have enough redundancy that we're hoping that if a storm hits, you're able to communicate with the outside world. The big storm door, the thing that you can't cut up, is an in-swing door. So we swing in, because if any debris falls here, we're going to be able to open this door up. The problem is this door, which is a solid core door, it's MDF with the shiplap on the front side, it swings to the outside. So if it closes in the storm and then debris falls in front of it, you're going to have a hard time pushing it open. There's a few different solutions we have here. One, you're able to access all of the mounting hardware to this door from the inside. So if you can get it opened enough to access that, then that's one solution. In reality, if you can push this open far enough to access those screws, you're going to be able to squeeze out anyway. So what I'm thinking is we put a Milwaukee chainsaw inside here that's just hanging on the wall with a battery, 12 amp hour battery. It's always hanging on the wall. In the case of emergency, you go in there, this door closes, everything falls down in front of it, and you're able to use that Milwaukee chainsaw to hack your way out. I think it's a pretty good solution. What do you think? Comment below. What is your ultimate solution for a non-ugly door for a storm shelter? in a conspicuous place? Would have you done it the same? What would have you done differently? Like, if you like the video, subscribe if we earned it, and we'll see you next time on Smith House.